Hello everybody, I'm just about ready to get started. So we're going to be doing something different today. Maybe to harass Count Visham, we'll just do Mega Man X and duo screen it with PSO. But no, we're not going to do that today. And today we're going to be doing something to do while I'm farming in PSO. So today, unfortunately, will be a short stream. I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat the game, especially while multitasking. Sadly, I only have about an hour and a half. So we'll see where it goes. Chat is redeemed Egbert. So what we're going to do, we're going to play... Yeah, unfortunately, family plans were way sooner than they stated. But what we can do is at least start the game, and at most it'll take another session. EVO's not a very long game. It is somewhat punishing if you die. So I'm going to make sure to save before certain bosses that I remember existing. So this will be an interesting revisit. I haven't played this in a while, but I think most of the areas are pretty memorable. So I don't think I'm going to have too much trouble until one specific level, and probably a couple of bosses scattered throughout. As for those not aware of the game can very easily stunlock kill you. I have a countermeasure to it, but it's still very unforgiving. So we'll probably die at some point on stream. I just want to put the note there. I'm not going to call myself an expert runner or anything. So what we're going to do, we can hear EVO playing in the background. We're going to go ahead and switch into the duo screen mode. Give me 1 second. I realized I did not put a shortcut on my stream deck for that. That's so sad.
This is the Reaper's power.
So we have EVO. We got PSO. I gotta get us into PSO, and then I think we can formally get started. Plus, we're waiting for EVO to cycle around to read the opening anyway. So what does EVO basically stand for? Think evolution, chat. The whole point of the game is to evolve a creature through different phases of the Earth's life cycle. There's technically a few subplots in it, and we'll be visiting, I think, at least one optional area just to show it off. Let's make sure everything is all set up. It's 4 pixels, something like that. So I'm just gonna get into my first game, and then we'll... Oh, are the credits really not gonna loop? I mean, I'll reset it for the... I thought by now it would be doing the credits. There is like an intro to the game I would like to see. So we'll continue to wait for it. If it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. Actually, you know what I realized I should do? Oh, here we go. Let's go to block 2. About 4.6 billion years ago, the sun had 9 smaller stars. Oops. And named the third one Gaia. Chat, big oops on that one. Oh, what's that last planet, chat? The sun. My dear Gaia, please listen to me. From this time forward... Oh, I hit the wrong button. My bad, chat. Rip the intro. Actually, curiosity. If I continue here, does it have the intro? Let me reset it so we can see the beginning. My bad. I forgot there was an overlap button in there. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. Yeah, the sun is falling out with the smallest child. That's pretty accurate. Okay, as long as I use this button, it shouldn't have an issue. Yeah, it's just faster to reset to get to where we were before. At least you get to see the rotating graphics again. Every 1 billion years, you will have children. There you go, chat. Called life. One of them will be able to help you. Build a new era. There we go. Each child must endure a difficult trial. You might think it's too severe, but it is necessary. The trial is the test of nature. The survival of the fittest. Ooh. Rules of nature, chat. If he passes, I will allow him to be your partner and to enter Eden. There we go. It has become Earth. It's separated from the rotation of the planets. There we go, chat. So anyway, let me just set this up and then we'll get started. Dye fluids here, maybe? Dye fluids here. Okay, I was gonna say, I had no idea what canceled the menu. I'll be real with you. So I believe it should be working in Duo now, because I saw it activate earlier. So what I'm gonna be doing is spamming Gafoi, and let's go ahead and start the intro of this game. Don't mind me, Chan. Hi, my name is Gaia. I'm the one who watches over all life, including you. You will journey through many periods of time on this planet. A journey of change. The journey will not be easy. Only the strong will survive, unlike all the creatures on the bottom right. This is a trial given by my father. I hope you can survive this trial and meet me in Eden. This will be the end of your journey. Well, the time has come. You may go now. You were already a fish. Oh, we skipped some stages there. It took 3 billion years for your body to evolve. You must travel alone. Apparently. Please, be careful. Good luck. Oh, I'm gonna need the luck for sure. The World Before Land, Chapter 1, 500 to 450 million BC. So those not aware of what I'm doing, I have one controller hooked into 2 games. This is gonna be fun. I did not mean to pick up that item, that's fine. Ocean of Origin. So what we could do, I love doing this for people that haven't seen the game before. There are a lot of faces in this game. Including the I'm running fast face. So we're gonna do our best to kind of avoid enemies, to be honest. None of these are worth fighting. True story. Jellyfish says, what? We have another newcomer. Welcome to the world, where the rule is only the fittest shall survive. Look, newcomer. You better listen to the rules of this world. There are 3. 1. Fight for survival and for food. Why am I getting the can't use sound? Hold on. Did I put like... Oh yeah, that's a problem. I have to fix my setup in a moment. My bad, chat. I think I put maybe Trimate there instead of Trifluid. Because I definitely need to be able to Trifluid without thinking about it. 2. Only move forward, never back. And that's not bad advice. The last is evolve and become strong. Well, this is a very dangerous world, isn't it? Are you afraid of it? Not really. The weak and flabby will be easy to defeat. Oh, there you go. That is such a line. Look out, chat. Weak and flabby, you're done. What about you, newcomer? Well, our goal here... Technically, we're supposed to be eating things, by the way, chat. We're going to be ignoring most of that mechanic. For now, at least. So look at that. We already completed a stage. That was easy. We're not at the hard part of EVO yet. So here, chat, I technically should have saved before coming here. Am I allowed to leave? I am. Okay. Let me make a save here. Save the game. Alright, so I would like to get a very specific thing. I didn't realize this was RNG until I played this game a couple times, back to back. If we go into this cave, there's a very, very important item in here. Do our little bite animation just for chat. There we go, we had our first food. We have evolution points. We'll see what those do in a little bit. I want this. Please do not give me Mana Ray, or I'm going to be very upset. Something in your body speaks. How are you progressing? Don't worry. I will help you evolve. You may call me Crystal. I'll give you advice on how to evolve. Evolving your jaws will increase your biting strength. Evolving your body will increase your defensive power. Actually, we're really not going to be evolving our body very much. I'm going to be real with you. Evolving your horn will increase your attack power. I will be doing that, but not for the reason the game probably thinks. Evolving your hands, feet, and dorsal fin, as well as your tail. Okay, this is where my knowledge of the game is a little weaker. I'm not sure which of these is better to evolve first for speed. All I care about is speed. So we'll figure it out the hard way, chat. If I'm not fast enough, I'm going to be very sad in a little bit. Each will increase your hit point level, agility, and strength. Be careful. Evolving one part of your body may decrease another part. Yeah, there's kind of like the trade-off. So like if you're a big creature, you're going to move slower kind of things. I do not want to become bigger, for sure. Also, we're done with our first little escapade in there. We can have a horn. We don't have a horn yet. We can grow parts. Let me just set up another game while we're here. Oh, I'll do the boing sound effect for chat while we wait. Look at that face, chat. Look at that face. I know you love it. Yeah, if I go into... I couldn't remember if it was start or select. If I go into the regular menu, you could evolve. And, like, I could select these things. You can see they are quite a bit. Kid me had no idea what these are. Adult me has no idea what these are. Like, what's this in Kitty? I have no idea. But listen, chat. Bigger number better, for the most part. That's all we need to know. Now, the question is, if we're in this menu... Okay, I gotta hit what would be square to cancel. What a weird button to cancel in this menu, chat. I would just like to state. I feel like I'm on, like, planet Mars with some of the controls. I hit, like, what would normally be B on the Xbox, or I guess A on the Nintendo controller, and it didn't cancel, and I'm like, excuse me? So yeah, I don't remember if we want dorsal fin or tail. We'll want both eventually, don't get me wrong, and jaw, we technically don't need to evolve at all, but I need enough for later. Let's check our hands and feet out before we do anything in the bottom right. Bottom right, I have to fix the controls. Something's weird with the control. I think I want the tackle fin eventually, and it's not very expensive. We could increase our body size and our type of body, but I don't want to, so we're probably not going to be doing that. We could see our capability. See, chat, we're at 0 horn. We also have agility 4, jumping ability 1. Jumping ability is weirdly really powerful outside of the water levels, because we're going to be able to use these forms outside of where we start with them. So we're classified as a fish, but I can end up using it on land, and we will probably do that to cheese a certain boss at one point during the run, if things go well. And one thing I also want to point out while we're here, I would like to save our creature here. I'll call it fish, because I need to understand what it is. So we're going to be receiving crystals throughout the game that potentially let us reference a form that we had previously. And so what that will let us do is essentially remember all of our upgrades, and we can go backwards in the evolution. So essentially we're going to become a mammal at some point, but spoilers, mammal sucks. So I'm going to be avoiding that as much as possible. And so having alternate forms is going to help with the completion of the run. So before we continue with EVO, I do need to check my controls with this and see why this is not working. It is trimate. Okay. I was like, I went to do this and I'm like, if this doesn't work, that's a huge problem. I can't farm. Oh. Oh, that's not good. It takes my D-pad input? Oh. I need to turn that off. I don't want that to happen. I want this to happen, where I could go different directions. So let me get into position and then we'll continue. I didn't realize I had it programmed to take in my left stick, to be honest. I thought I'd turn that off. That'll be a fun little thing to figure out for later. We'll do some bonks for the chat in the meantime. Aw. He punished me a little bit. That's unfortunate. So unfortunately, I'm a little desynced because I was planning to use a very specific control. I'm gonna have to change that later. Oh, I wasn't close enough to the console game, please. Alright, once we're in position, we could go back to playing. Get me out of here for sure. Oh, I'm sure they're all based off of the mammals or whatever we fight. For sure, there are different types of fish, but it is what it is. I'm like, but I would not be able to tell you which is which. I'm like, I am not a biologist. Oh, the Cave of Temptation, chat. Well, we're gonna try to, oh. Ooh, they're kind of guarding this one. I need them out of here. So, right now we lunge forward with our attack. I want to get rid of that at some point, because that is actually a problem for us. We want to remain as stationary as possible when attacking. Lunging forward will get us hit more often than not. Alright, chat, so here's the moment of truth. What am I going to turn into for eating this? Hi there, fish. Trading a red crystal. You may evolve into a strange creature. Okay, chat, if we get Mana Ray, I have to farm a lot. Mysterious time stream evolves you. Ooh, how mysterious. Damn. We got the worst one. So, it's decently powerful. You see it has 80 health. I could record this form if I want to. I'm not going to. What I will do is save the game, though, once I get out of here. So sadly, the reason that this is not preferred when we go to do these things is the fact that when we get to a very specific stage... Oh, I had to hit select there. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to hit select a lot in this run. See, I was hoping it would start. See, now we've learned together. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go out of the Cave of Guttons. So that is really unfortunate. I thought it was on start, because hitting start in the other one doesn't bother me. I just unpause it. That's gonna add another level of complication I was not anticipating. So let me get set up again. Let's go to the right here. There we go. I was trying to get the fish to go the right way. Alright, so sadly, because I'm not fast enough here, I can't catch the fish. So what I need to do repeatedly is basically spawn them in order to advance the plot. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, normally you would be able to kill them if we got the other form, just for chat's clarity. But I can't reach them with this character. You can see we match speed. So I got kind of unlucky. Crystal power doesn't work yet. Return to form modality. Mysterious time stream evolves you. So sadly, I can't catch these without an upgrade. So we're just gonna do this to advance the plot. The wall of bubbles has disappeared because of the explosion from the volcano. And now we gotta get out of here without dying. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, I got comboed. Oh, I got comboed. That is unfortunate. I got comboed. Rip me. Sorry, you must have been defeated. I will revive you. Please keep this a secret from my father, the sun. You've always been reduced significantly. It's fine. We didn't farm points. It's very easy to die in this game, as you can see. I literally got comboed to death. So we'll try this again. I had like no EVO points. That doesn't matter. Yeah, this is like the more annoying part because we got unlucky. I didn't get EVO points as the safety factor. I could have technically farmed to not die there, but honestly, the time it takes me to do this again is okay. So we need to make sure next time that happens. In fact, I'm gonna go up higher to try to avoid that scenario. You can see like I could almost reach them. Oh, I even got punished for that? That sucks. Alright, so we need... Alright, now we should be able to do this. Unless this doesn't count as a stage clear. Let's learn. Alright, that counts as a stage clear. We're good. Cave of Xenectus. So I believe I want whatever's in here. I'll kill these things if I can. I want to get a little health. Probably hope. Oh, maybe those are the Xenectus. This enemy is really dangerous for us. Oh, no. I hate that enemy. Oh, I'm super dead, by the way. Yeah, I don't think I could clear it now thanks to that. That really sucks. I got what I wanted from here, but I have to now live through this. Let me think about this. What can I do to survive this? I think I'm gonna have to evolve. And sadly, because I have to go in this menu, it'll cancel me out and down there. See, that's the unfortunate part. I didn't realize how much I would be using selecting here, so I'm gonna have to change what button it's on. Let's see, let's go to, I guess, tail for now. I'm gonna go for a safe tail here. I just need like a little bit of strength, I think. Yeah, sorry about that, chat. I thought it was start that went into the menu, not select. Because that is going to exit me out of the game repeatedly in the bottom screen, which is a problem. My bad. That makes the challenge, again, much harder than I want it to be. Because not being able to hit select is a problem, because I need to hit that constantly. Let me see if I could change that right now in the controls, so I don't have to do that again, because that is, again, very annoying that it's on that button. Let's say... Let's flip these. Let's see how that goes. If I cancel out, yeah, that's fine. Because it's not going to pause the other game now, I think. Yeah, that's what I want. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and evolve once, so that way I have the ability to actually escape this place. Let's get a basic tail. Sure, we'll say this is okay. A serious time stream evolves you. So we got a little extra health. More importantly, we got more speed, so I could get out of here. We'll bonk a little bit for chat. More bonks for chat. Alright, I need to program a better escape button from this menu. That's fine, though. So once we get in position, we'll go back and play again. Because again, I cannot have it exiting on me randomly in the bottom whenever I need to menu. I need to be able to menu in this game all the time. So once we're back in position, we'll go back. It is certainly a tail, for sure. Program to require you to hold select for 4 to 5 seconds? No, because I need that button for other things, as I said before. I don't want it on a big input delay. Input delay in the bottom right screen is not good. Nice. Oh. Oh, we're dead from that. Rip. Yeah, this game is very brutal. So unfortunately, dying there is kind of a problem. So I need to remember how to get through this path. Once we get past this, it'll be fine. This is one of the problem areas I was talking about. It's so easy to get wombo comboed. So me dying there, I could fix it technically in a little bit. There's an area I want to farm in, but I don't want to farm in it right now. We will farm right before the boss, so that way we can complete it. I'm looking for a specific thing. It might be down here. I want to avoid those if I can. I think her tail is just strong enough to get through this. Like, I can eat those for health if I need to. But again, like, most of the time you just kind of die if you're gonna die. Like, there's no in-between. So I just gotta focus. Game, please dash. Like, game, please dash. What's like... So I'm looking for something. I don't see it still. I want that healing if I could get it. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the rock. No, game, please. Game, please. Also, it didn't take my change apparently. Let's get the fins so I can survive this. I swear I just changed the controls. I don't know why it didn't change it. Sorry about this, chat. Let me pause. Which is working there, but oh, whatever. Whatever, PSO. I don't know why you exited then. Sorry about this. Once I'm in like the right quest, it's fine, but if it's going to constantly boot me out, that's gonna be a problem for the challenge. Let's try this again. Yeah, so unfortunately the downside with this game, as I said before, you could get comboed real fast. So like any imprecise movement will usually result in death in this game. It honestly does not matter what your stats are most of the time. Yeah, let's get out of there. Hopefully with this speed up I should be fine. I basically need to avoid those things, and then we should be fine. There we go. Now we're making some progress. Please don't get comboed. Oh, don't combo me, please. We're gonna heal. Okay, phew. We got through that. We're good. Now I can actually farm it in some other location and be fine. Wonder what Ephinea mods are. Well, they can watch the YouTube. I at least have solid evidence. Alright, so we're at full health. Not like I'm using turbo or anything. It's all manual button mashing in the bottom right. Annoying button mashing. I think we managed to avoid most of them at least. Look at that, chat. We made progress. We're almost done with the water area. Oh, that lag though. I'm gonna get a couple of spare points here for later. Ooh, okay. That's good. Oh man, that thing's hitbox is unfair. No, come on. Fish please. That's a fish please moment, chat. It's fine. We're not farming for major points until later. I needed 2 more points to survive that. Yeah, the glowy points are worth more. I was like 2 points shy, and I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. It was no longer fine. Yeah, as I said before, it's pretty unforgiving. Scaly body would help a little bit with that, but honestly, it does take a lot of time to farm, and I want to be able to save points for Jaw instead. Which unfortunately we did lose some of our points. We got one of the upgrades I wanted. Enemies are so annoying. There we go. Honestly, I think fish is one of the more annoying levels to do in the game outside of... Oh, see, here we go. This is the thing I want to kill for later. But we need to get better points. Is that one's worth 40, just so chat is aware. So now I could start farming this if I want to, and I think I do. Absolutely, chat. I'm absolutely farming it here. Oh no, we're farming for sure. It's just not worth... The other ones are only worth like 10 and 20. It's not worth the time. Like, that's just so much faster. Let's see, is this good enough? Need to get one more upgrade. I think that's fine. I think I eventually need to get one of the upgrades here. I'm trying to remember how to get to neck. If we could get like neck is stationary, which is good for later, I think it's good. It's possible fish doesn't get that, which is fine. So let's get got these. Do I need one of these? Could get tackle fin for more speed. On an okay tail. Dorsal fin would be huge. Yeah, let's get a sailing dorsal fin. Yeah, now we're moving fast. This is what I need. Trying to remember one mechanic. Is this a thing? No. We need speed for later, which will make more sense. I need to get enough for horns. Hope chat loves the faces. The game has great faces. I eventually want Jaws to make farming easier, but it's not 100% necessary. Honestly, the boss of this area only needs horn. We're gonna do this for a little bit. We're farming in both screens. It's a lot of fun. It's just very unforgiving with being hit. As long as you're aware of that, it's fine. What I'm gonna do, I think to speed this up a little. How far am I off from the best Jaws of the game? I think I'm just gonna farm for best Jaws real quick. 800. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's at least get the upgraded Jaws. Oh, look at it. Look at his little mouth. The stupid other one was there. Still sadly takes 2 bites. So we're just gonna get some safety evolution points, and then I'm gonna get a little further. Oh, 200 is a big time save, actually. I won around 800 points. Huh? Why didn't that cancel the... Okay, there we go. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, because the D-pad impacting that is kind of a problem. So annoying. I keep forgetting I did additional mappings a while ago, and it's biting me. Because when I'm menuing like that, it's going to move the other character. Which is super, super unfortunate. Let's do this to minimize how many inputs I'm doing here. Okay, well, please use the console. Yes, that's fine. Eat the food there. Yeah, there's an eating animation where you stand in place, essentially, and that's fine. I want around, let's say 500 points. The reason I don't want to use them, there's a trick to avoid death that I could have used earlier, but I didn't want to get the forced evolution, but I think the game forced me to evolve either way. So when we're at 500, we'll proceed. I'm gonna do that for safety reasons. That way I don't die repeatedly. There we go. This screen's also pretty good for farming. I just prefer the other one for the resets, because you could get like 2 in a row here. So I might as well do that. And again, there's no downside to me getting extra EVO points. It's just more safety lines. Seaweed whisper to one another. Seaweed A. Friends, the Strolites are trying to create a new world using oxygen. They're having trouble because the Cursilacs keep interfering with them. Okay, so we have our first quest. You really should bless this with a cocky smirk. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, we gotta get out of here, chat. We do not want to deal with the sharks. Listen, we don't mess with them. We're like top of the screen. You're our best friend. Oh, we're out of there, chat. Listen, I'm not dealing with this level. Do you see that down there? I don't want to deal with that. This is why we got the speed upgrades, by the way. Yes, by the way, I'm out of there. I'm not doing that level. I remember... Oh, there we go. Coast of Penge. Change of circumstance causes evolution. Mysterious time stream evolves you. Now we're... Oh, how do I jump back down? Okay, there we go. So there's no air up here. I just wanted to show that mechanic. And you might have also noticed another mechanic. When we've evolved, we got healed. So if we evolve, we essentially are immortal for a little bit because we get our full health, and that will avoid death as well. So we have to go deal with this now. Which I believe is right here. I don't think we have to go too far. The Starlights whisper to one another. Starlight A. We can move along the bottom of the sea without sticking. We not have to be ruled by the Cursilac. Starlight B. Shh. Speak quietly or the leader in the cave will hear you. Okay. Oh, we're at the leader in the cave already? Oops. I don't think I brought enough points. My bad. I think we're gonna have to go back. Misremember the stage, chat. Big oops. We need about 800 points, actually, for this. I thought we had one more level. So the reason I don't want to go in there is it's a boss. So that's fine. We'll just go back and save. We'll do a safety save. Oh, we don't want to mess with those. So this is pretty much the best area for farming then, just this area. I could risk it and go for it in one try, but I'm gonna need full concentration on that boss. So there's a specific strategy you could do. Normally this boss is pretty hard, but it involves ramming into the boss repeatedly. So I want to get as many EVO points as possible. So one thing we haven't seen yet, which is an important mechanic, is the horn mechanic. So if we do our charge, based off of our speed and horn strength, it's going to do additional damage to the boss. If you take a non-maxed horn, it will break eventually. Normally that would be a bad thing and a waste of points. But remember, every time you evolve, you get healed. That also includes when your horn breaks. And a lot of people, I think, don't realize that when they first play the game. So we're going to get a lot of cheap horns. And because I think I got forced to take a weaker tail upgrade, I'm going to get additional safety points because there's no downside to that. Sure, we'll kill stuff in the bottom left. So unfortunately, because I died earlier, I have to do this additional farming. If I had not died earlier, I would have had 300 or so more points. And that's also the reason I don't bother farming, because I know prior to this point, it's just awful. So I could get Scaly Body if I want to make it a bit safer. Right, chat? I should live. But I guess I'll take it for safety. We'll eventually slash lobby on the bottom right. The shark boss does a lot of damage. I want to say it's 23 on the base form, which is pretty silly. It's very silly, Chan. So we're gonna chill out, and then once we set this up, we'll go do the boss. I guess I could manually do this while I'm here. In, please. I'll bonk just for chat. It is a classic animation, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's get some safety health. I don't feel like redoing this boss fight. So the more evolutions we get, generally, the better we are. So I'm gonna get at least... Let's say we'll go to 1500, and I'm gonna put on Scaly Body just as I go to do this. If we're lucky, we'll get a Shining Meat, and that'll stop us from farming right here. We did not get lucky. But yeah, this is like the best farm spot in the ocean. I'm just gonna do some drive-bys here. And then we're good to go. Yeah, trying to do this boss without EVO points is just absolute death. Normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to bait the shark attacks, but it moves so fast and it is so huge. If you're a larger fish size, normally you just kind of get caught by it. But essentially you're supposed to punish the boss when it goes by you, and you're supposed to attack it from the backside. Or we could choose not to do that. We could just use horns to kill it and skip the whole mechanic of the boss, which I would rather do, to be honest with you, chat. Love skipping mechanics. We're gonna get some safety EVO points. Horns, I think, cost 100, or if I want the better horn, it costs 300. And I'm probably gonna get a body upgrade here if I can. Sadly, evolving from one form to another does not decrease the cost of the later evolutions. So you kind of have to just pick and choose what makes sense at the time. And since I died earlier, let's at least balance things out a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna oh, that's no. We immediately reset. We immediately reset. No. We can't go uninjured. No, thank you. I'm gonna kill one more. We need to get past the first sharks. Once we get past this, then we can do the boss. Yeah, see, that time they went to the right. I don't know why they didn't cooperate with me a moment ago. Jerks. Yeah, so having, like, weird numbers that are not denominations of 100 are not useful. Why is it going left? I need it to not go left. Game, please. Why are you trolling, game? Okay. There we go. Full speed ahead, chat. Let's go. We're in there. We're in there. We made it to the boss chamber. Let's make sure to upgrade before we go too far. The game warns you you're in the boss chamber. You can hear it. Let's get a scaly body. There we go. We got some damage reduction. We kind of fit the green of the area at least. So here's what we're going to do. We need to evolve a stronger horn. So I'm going to do probably swordfish last. I'm going to do angler horn into spiral horns, I think. Oh, it's 200 per. Okay. I think that should still be fun. That's... Wait a minute. I forgot. That's not what I want. That was a mistake. I realized it meant angler fish, and I was like, oops. Then I need spiral horn. That's not good. I wasted some points that I might need. Well, let's see if I can do this boss legit. Probably not. Who are you, knowing this is the domain of the game, please? Ursula, King of the Sea, why are you here? Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Are you not trying to help the Starlights build a new world? The sea is the only world. I will defeat anyone who helps the Starlights. So we might not have enough for this strategy anymore, sadly, due to that. I'm gonna hope that this is enough damage, chat. As you can see, he does a lot of damage. So we gotta be real careful here. Oh, praise be, I had enough points. Did one of the pieces of food go off screen? That's unfortunate. So we're gonna record our form. Whatever, I'll call it first. I don't really care. I have a moment to evolve it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give it the super draws, because I think I actually do need that. Let's record the upgrade. Whatever. Oh, I'm out of dye fluids? That's awkward. So we have a little bit of spare points at least. Yeah, we beat the first boss of the game. If you know that strategy, it saves a lot of time. And now you can see there's oxygen being formed. Where are the Starlights? Outside the sea filled with oxygen. Oh, outside the sea, oxygen is being born. The entrance is here. So I believe we just have to come up here, which we saw earlier. And now we won't die for going into the above world. I think it's a circumstance. Look at our leap. Look at our leap, chat. Leaping fish. Curiosity. Look at our little wiggles. I'm Gaia. The fish age lasted about 2 billion years. As it ended, it gave way to the beginning of a new world. One filled with oxygen. It is called the Land Age. The starlights and plants have already begun living here. Let's see. 2. Prepare a better place for those who choose to follow. I'm just gonna do the password real quick. Here's a present for surviving the fish age. It is the body of an amphibian. Your lungs... You have lungs, so you may breathe, and you may also move about the ground freely. New adventure awaits your new body, so... ... Great power. Please give this creature a new body. So we've now evolved. We now have a new derpy creature for chat to love. Let us go to the era when the creatures reach land. We shall use the time trans. Of course, chat. Just use the time trans. Duh. An inventory full. Game, please. What did I pick up? Oh, some of these. Next stage is the Age of Amphibians. I'm trying really hard not to hit any duplicate controls there. That was like concentration mode. I'm like, please don't cancel the dialogue. We're so close. So let's learn about the Age of Amphibians, I guess. Or not. That took a while. I don't know why that delayed on me. That was concerning. Amphibians, Ikitsuga, and insects, which were the first to do what? Arrive, have... Oh, I talked to the wrong person. I've already lived on land. There should be a lot of large growing plants here, but something is wrong. Telling me. I'm talking to that guy instead of the other counter person. Chapter 2, Early Creatures of Land, 300 to 230 million BC. Now, I think I missed a crystal in the other place, but I don't know if that makes a difference or not. So, I don't think we ever came across the green crystal. We came across a yellow one, but I was looking for green specifically, so oops. That might make the later game a little harder than it should be. So essentially, I was saying before, you could go back to any form that you've been previously. The green crystal is the catalyst for that. So we need to be on the lookout for those, as I do need those at some point. Oh, look at our little tail wiggles, chat. Look at that, the multi-eating. Yellow is usually just plot, if chat is curious. EVO tip, welcome to the world of amphibians. If you evolve your tail, you will increase your jumping ability and your HP. Oh, I know. Oh, we'll go for the crab bounce, stuff like that. Ooh, do I go left or up first? I know my goal is the cave eventually. Let's go left first. What is that even? It's beautiful. So we can go back in the water, and then we become derp fish. Oh, there's the fish we were earlier. Koala fish says, we are koala fish. It's difficult for us to evolve or fight against other creatures. So we stay as we are. How hard are they to kill? Oh, they're way better than us. Wow, we're terrible. Oh, am I dead? That game is... That's hilarious. Thank you, game. Oh, amphibian. Well, anyway, let's not mess with them, apparently. Well, we can't get lower than 0, so joke's on you, game. I didn't farm. So I just want chat to realize this is a brutal game. I love we couldn't even kill the first creature. Oh, game, please. Yeah, we need to find something easier to kill, which I think it revolves around us avoiding these for now. Yeah, we know you're the koala fish. Yeah. So if we don't attack them, they won't attack us at least. We need to move on for now. Let's see, is there a cave down here? No. So we're looking for something easy to kill. There's gonna be something we could farm later. And I'm gonna be looking forward to that creature, but I haven't seen it yet. Ooh, so we're fighting our own kind here. Bonk. That's for chat. We could kill those if we want to. So we're slowly clearing the stages at least. Oh, I didn't get a running start. That's a problem. I did not get a running start. I might be GG here. Oh, yeah, it's GG. So punishing, chat. Failed to get the running start and perish. As I said before, this game is not forgiving for going fast, because you can get stun lock real easy there, which is sad. So I need to get a good running start and not have it eat my jump. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm super dead, yeah. Damn. Yeah, we got destroyed. It requires a couple of precise jumps. We're almost done with the level. I actually almost made it to the exit. So what I might need to do, if I can't get this in one more try, I'm gonna go back to the previous level. I need, I think, 100 EVO points, if I remember correctly. See how we're, like, just not making it to the next creature? Yeah, I think because we're just not making it to the next creature, I'm gonna go ahead and die on the enemy real quick so I can farm elsewhere. Because those enemies are gonna be too hard for us to kill consistently. So because I don't have a green crystal from the other area, I can't skip this part. So I missed it somewhere, I think, in the other place. So for clarity, remember how high and fast our other fish was jumping? I was going to use that to clear this level for clarity from the chat. But I'm going to have to farm now because I didn't grab it. Oh, man, we just moved so slow. Yeah, all that work for 10, chat. It is so not worth it. You can see we can also stun lock the enemy in turn. It's like semi-fair, I guess. Ooh, 50's big. I think that might have been a shining one, which will save us some time. I really need to get tail upgrade, I think. Is this good enough is the question. I think this will carry me through. Alright, that's already much better. I think chat could agree. The other enemy got in the way of the dragonfly. Yeah, now we can farm a little faster if we want to. But I don't want to. I just need this little momentum boost and we should be good. So I'm ready to try this one again, but I want to make sure we're in the right position. Because I do not want to be multitasking this portion. So I have like 2 really precise jumps. I did not mean to enter the level. That really sucks. I'm going to pause so I don't do anything crazy there. Give me 1 minute as we get to this part. Once we're in the quest, I don't mind multitasking, but before that, I'm like, nah. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of majestic jumping. So once we're in position, then I can focus on the platforming. If we did not have to make these precise jumps to clear it, it wouldn't matter. So let's leave. Oh, it's going to force me to clear no matter what? That's sad. Yeah, I want to see what I did there. That's what I want to be doing in the other area. But I didn't have enough jump ability to clear before. So we really need to find a green crystal, or I'm going to be very sad, as I'll be forced to farm with this character. Oh, Halloween cookie, hold on. More important than anything else. Where is it? There we go. Nice little Halloween cookie there. Yeah, see, like, we were really close to the end, as I said before. I just need to get through one more enemy. Whatever. Right, chat? Whatever. Let's go here. One land of amphibians. Get out, stranger. This land is owned by the elder who takes care of plants. Well, oh, the combo. Oh, I can't re-jump on them? Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, I got out. That's all that matters. Another drop. Where is that at? Please let me get this photon drop, please. Thank you. Alright, so let's make a safety save. Which also canceled the game for some reason. That's fine. Listen, we got the photon drop, we got a Halloween cookie. I would say that that's good enough. I think chat would agree. I'd say that little CCC challenge was earned. But yeah, save is done, chat. I love the translations in this game. They're very just a little special. I'm assuming he's scared of heights and needs to close his eyes when he's in the air. Maybe. Oh, we don't recover health on the overworld? Oh, this will be interesting. I congratulate you on passing through the protected land, but this is the final area. I'm the strongest Ikatsuka family. I am Death's Bustega. Buh. Did you laugh at me? Do you think my body looks funny? I know you are laughing at me. You make me very angry. Well, chat, I'm ready to die. I know what the trick is to this boss, but with 4 HP, I'm not going to stunlock successfully. I'm gonna defeat you. I fully believe you will. Dead. So here's the problem. We need to go find a green crystal and hope that we can deal with this enemy. Otherwise, I do have to level this character. And that is so sad if I don't have a green crystal. So the reason I say that is, remember, we have the fish upgrade with the most powerful draw we could afford. I can stunlock the boss with that. But if there's no green crystal, GG. Here's someone whispering in the air above you. Then I have to farm for like 20 minutes, which is annoying. Whisper A, Captain, the green crystal has the power to change your body back to the way it was before, doesn't it? Whisper B, yes. Whisper A, but Captain, isn't it wrong to operate the process in reverse? This crystal must be bad for the evolution process. Whisper B, absolutely not. Whisper A, I will not take responsibility for anything that happens. Hyphen. The old ... before it was cool. Need some dye fluids there. Still good for the future of this planet. Alright, there we go. There's a green crystal at least. So the game is giving you a hint. And with this, we will finally be able to play as this character, sort of. So we're gonna make a safety save, because if I squander this green crystal, it's like it's like easily 40 minutes of grinding. And it's so much faster to just reset. So much faster. Alright. So let's see if we could get it. If I die, we just reset with a green crystal. So we're gonna do... Is it review of evolution? Yeah. See, the review of evolution is confusing because that's... But it uses the green crystal. So we're gonna turn into our buddy fish. And this should be what I need. So that way we can kill this boss and not be in like a horrendous position. But the question is, can I get the stun lock? No, I can't. Rip me. No stun lock, no life. I have been defeated for sure. Actually, curiosity, if it keeps me in the form, I'm okay with this. Okay, we're still on the form. Oh, I had it going. Oh, I almost had the stun lock. It's kind of annoying to do, as chat could see. You do 2 bites, and then you have to, I think, jump. But I keep missing the jump timing. We'll try one more time as practice, but I'll probably run out of the form while playing. If I had to guess. It's like, start with this. Broke my horn, which is fine. I'm not getting the stun lock now. That's unfortunate. I gotta practice this boss. Let me heal up on TP in the meantime. Alright, so let's do a quick reset of the other game. Since I want to make sure that we have everything we need here. Soft reset. There's another strategy that involves the amphibian as the backup strat if I can't get the stun lock. Because again, it's been many, many years since I played this game. And that involves bouncing on the boss repeatedly. So you kind of use the boss's own strategy against them. And it becomes like a jumping war of who jumps more and more. Oh no, did it not save our data? Why is it not letting me continue? Chat saw I definitely saved the game. You've got to be kidding me. Can I really not reset from here? That is unfortunate, if true. Give me 1 second to kill the Delta Sabers. Seriously? Oh, maybe because the other button's disabled. 1 second, let me see if that's causing an issue. Maybe it literally needs me to press a button here. Let me see. Let me assign it to... See how this handles it. Did not like that, apparently. Oh, okay. And once you hit start, you can't hit confirm. It was just being weird with me. So none of the face buttons worked. I had to hit start specifically, which I disabled earlier. And then I'm just going to undo that real quick, because I do not want that button enabled while we play. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled murder. Might have to lobby on the bottom left screen, or bottom right screen, though. Game, please. Why are you not letting me lobby? Come on, let me lobby. Oh, that works too. I mean, I'll time out in the bottom right quest. I don't care. I'm just not sure why I suddenly can't do stuff. There we go. We're good. I'm just curious how tough these things are. I don't really want to kill them. They only give 15. Yeah, see, I remember that being kind of like mediocre, as I said before. Our jump speed at least is good. Our walk speed is terrible. I mean, I guess I could fight a little bit here. So let's try this again. So we could review our agility and everything else. Oh, yeah, Horn Strike is fine. So we have 10 power on the horn at least. Let's go for it. Let's try one more time. I'm gonna concentrate on the main screen. Oh, not the double hits. Yeah, if it spews like that, it's over for sure. That'll kill you most of the time. And keep in mind, that's with the defense upgrade. Remember that, chat. I took a safety health. This game is brutal. It's fine. We got time, though. Alright, so I need to remember a new strategy for this boss. Let me think. What can I do as a backup that is not going to take forever? So I could farm the other fish with the fish, but I don't think that's really worth doing. If I could just get past this boss, there is a really easy place I could go for farming. Like, really easy. Also, that's not where I want to be. Yeah, see how they're only doing one? Like, that's proof that we do have defense up. It just doesn't matter. Oh, can we not bounce on people? Unfortunate. Roadblock boss. Let me think. What is the backup strategy for this? Am I allowed to break my horn while playing? No, I can't. Okay. I think I need to get on the bottom floor. I think that's what the problem is. I'm not on the bottom floor. I'm gonna try one more time, and then I'm gonna focus on the upper left game, so that way we get unstuck. Yeah, I did something wrong with my evolution, I think. Because normally what happens is you do, like, bite, and then jump, or you're fast enough that you're able to get away. And I'm not able to run away, and my bite is not stun locking, so something is off. Maybe it's creature size matters. Let me think. We'll try this one more time. So I need it to not spew at me, and then we should be mostly fine. It jumping at us is fine. It has like 60 health. Oh, that is... I actually think we would have been fine there. Now I don't think we could win, sadly. Yeah, it's over, because I can't jump above it, I think. It's actively trolling. Yeah, we can't win with this base form. It is so weak. We would have to grind like 1,000+ points, just so chat is very clear. It is like not an option whatsoever. 1 second. I really need to put this to another button. Okay, since I need to reset, if I put it to this button for now, let's see how this goes. We'll let the other one time out. Let's get unstuck in the upper left first. Yeah, we cleared 0 waves, whatever. Soft reset. So I think the goal, so new strategy. Let's try bite, get hit, bite, and then just try to ram the horn repeatedly. And that should work, because we'll get healed for doing that. And that should be enough to carry us through the fight, even if I forget the stun lock. But yeah, if you don't know stun locks in this game, you can see how punishing it is. The boss kills you so fast. It's actually crazy how fast it kills you. So let's concentrate briefly here. Let's see if this works. So just a couple bites. We need to do like 50 or 60 damage. It's not that high of a number to hit, just so chat is aware. Oh, not the poison. No. That's the only attack. Okay, we can deal with anything but the poison. So, okay, note to self: don't horn him into the middle of the arena, or you just lose. There's no ifs, ands, or buts on it, chat. So we need to get him in the corner. We need to bite him a few times, and if we can, we jump. But this is like the first correct thing. So do that. Okay, healed myself a little bit. No, not that attack. We were doing fine. I got punished so hard. That's so sad. We have to reset again. That is so sad. Holy, this game is brutal. So again, as I said before, we just need to do like, we were close. I think we were within 3 bites of ending that fight, by the way. But if the boss decides to do the poison spew, it will usually double hit me and I will die every time because it does 20 damage, even with Scaly Body. And keep in mind that I'm playing with a slightly upgraded one. Oh. Did I not hit continue? I thought I hit down. Sorry about that, chat. The game is not cooperating with us today. Once we get the points from this boss, then we could continue and things will be fine. Because then we'll have enough to do upgrades for the amphibian. So that will include things like stronger tail. It could include things like jaw if I want to farm. And then we'll get unstuck real quick, but this is the problem boss. So I had to level slightly because I missed the green crystal, I think, in the other area. But there's usually at least 1 per area, so we should be fine there. Game. Why did you not evolve earlier? Thank you. This could be a problem. It's okay to take like 1 damage here with the other character. It avoids like 1 set of damage. Don't spew at me though. No, it's not what I want. I'm dead because it spewed. No, chat. As long as it doesn't spew, we're fine. Anytime it spews, GG, I lose. There's no in between, chat. So the other form getting hit is fine, but we need to just tank it. So hopefully I can kill it in a couple tries, or I'm gonna get annoyed at myself. So do 2 bites there. That's what we want to see. Oh, come on. I just wanted to jump. No, so close. So we can see if we're at like a distance, we can double bite. It's like kind of like double bite dash is like the backup strat, but it just didn't work, sadly. I was like either slightly too slow in the input or something else. But here we go. The problem boss is here. Oh, there we go. We started the stun lock there. Hope Tat saw it briefly. Oh, thank you, the stun lock. You see what I mean, chat? Like, if you get the stun lock, it's not that bad. But man, getting that stun lock was way more annoying than that should have been. Anyway, GG. Oh, the stun lock. Thank you, stun lock. Wait, why can't I exit on the right side? I mean, I'll bonk for chat. Is there a reason I can't? I guess I have to go back left? I guess. Give me a second. So let's set this up. We'll make the other person run while we do this. Oh, I needed to trigger a cutscene apparently. At least I look frumpy while doing it, which is funny. Let's make sure we get into the other quest. Elder of Ikitsuga. You are great. Also, chat, I think we could game over here, by the way. But I don't want to show that off. I don't want to do that boss again. I prefer not to. Child of Ikitsuga, you are strong. Elder of Ikitsuga, consider your great strength. I have something to ask you. Could you do me a favor? So if chat's wondering, you can eat these characters, but I think it just instantly game overs you, by the way. Let's not do that. Unless, well, I guess I could technically save state, but let's not do that. Sure, we'll do them a favor. Thank you. Actually, this land used to be covered with plants. Suddenly, insects started to evolve extremely abnormally. These insects ate all the plant life, leaving this place like a desert. They're trying to eat any remaining plants around the area. They refuse to proposal to coexist. Now they're attacking our people. The father of this child went to try and persuade them, but he has never returned. Child of Ikitsuga goes, Dad! Elder says, could you please help us? So again, I could just kill them here. Just want you to, I want you to be aware, we will game over. Let's not do that though. Sad music plays. Oh, so we do have to exit the right side. I didn't misremember that. We just gotta wait longer. Bounce on you and escape. We're out of there, chat. So now we have to evolve our character in a way that would be useful. I don't want to redo that boss battle. If I didn't have to redo that boss battle, I would absolutely do it. I do not want to. it's that simple, chat. I'm like, nah, that's fine. Let's save the game and we'll start the other one again. Sure, we'll say this is okay. So now we're past that part, which is nice. So we get a little bit of a break in terms of difficulty. Actually, I don't think there's anything. Oh, I can't just exit. You know what? I think there's a fast way to leave stages I've been in before. Let's find out again together, because as I said before, I haven't played in a while. It's not that button. Do Cal's block challenge and hit a couple buttons. It's LR, I think. Okay, there we go. So I have a slash lobby in this game since I've been here before. So if I accidentally enter an arena like that, I could just move forward. Domain of Profasu. Profasu, ancestor of cockroach. There you go. Those pesky amphibians are coming again. Oh boy. I'm gonna save evolving for when we're actually gonna kill something. Oh, hold on. And hold on, something important happened. Where is it? Okay, we got another Halloween cookie. Now I'm gonna be forced to evolve, which is sad. And because I had to hit the other button, we exited. But it's okay, we got the Halloween cookie, that's what matters. So now I ask myself a personal question. What do I find more useful in this point in time? Do I go for jaw is the question I'm asking myself so I could farm easier? Do I go for tail for better jumps? Because jumps do help a lot. I'm leaning towards getting a new generic upgrade like dorsal fin maybe, even for HP. Jaw eventually will help. I need to improve my body also for something later. I think we're going to be doing, for people that are familiar with the game, we're going to do bird route. But we have to get a little further, I think, in order to make that choice. Bird route, I just love the bird. The bird is just like, it skips so many stages. And it also, even though it starts weak, I feel it's just way easier to play. And given we're doing a duo game challenge, we'll do that. But I think for now, let's get a dorsal fin maybe. Oh, that's kind of expensive. Do we have a basic jaw we could get? We're in frog jaws currently. Sure, let's take this for damage, I guess, for now. I might need to farm with this character. Took some damage. Grumpy face. Birds are dinosaurs, thus OP. Well, there's also a secret we can get if we decide to... Oh, the wrong button. There's a secret we could do if we decide to do the bird route that we can't get as the mammal route. Mammal has another secret path we could do, and there's also, I believe, 2 hidden evolutions that are not, like, immediately obvious to get. One of them involves us being in the final stage. The other involves us just becoming a mammal in general. So right now we're amphibians, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go through here. Our face got less derpy. Don't worry, chat. We'll probably get more derpy upgrades in a bit. So anyway, save is done, chat. Domain of Giant Bee. I hope this is not literally the fight for it. I love the bees are literally carrying around the little dinosaurs. You're on your own, the dinosaurs. I'm gonna help in you. Easy stage. So I think this is where you're intended to farm. So we're going to do yet another safety save. I hit the wrong button out of instinct. Darn you, EVO. Darn you, EVO. Roll our fingers on the controls. Out of curiosity for the enemies that are here, I wonder how much the bee is worth for our own reference. Oh, that's not the bee stage. That sad moment when you hit down on the controller on the other one. It's fine, we'll just quick escape. Didn't use the console controller, please. Let's see. Land of Insect chat. We can damage them. Oh, they do 7? Ooh, that's brutal. Yeah, the poor dinosaurs are just getting carried away. Okay, good. This is not the boss level. That is good news for us, chat. We don't want the boss level. This feels like the boss level. So we'll save again, but this time use the right button to save. So let's see, chat. Let's get an idea of how hard this is. Cave of King Bee. Uh-oh, there's the father, I think, that was mentioned earlier. We're supposed to try and persuade the King Bee, but I've been badly injured. Is there anyone who could tell the King Bee how important living in peace is? Sir, you look strong. I have a favor to ask of you. I'm about to pass away soon. Please eat the food I have collected so that you may become strong enough to defeat the King Bee. If you defeat the King Bee, it will enable the plants to recover and grow again. But I wish I would have met my son before I pass away. Ah, farewell, my son. That is a lot of EVO points. And we are allowed to leave, which is good. So let's make sure to save this. Let's make sure to save these points. I haven't decided how we're going to use these points. So there's a stun lock we could potentially do. I don't know if I need anything in particular for it to get it set up. Is there something I need to do? Like, should I involve my body at all? Probably not. Horns, not as useful. I might go for Tusking Jaw, honestly. Hold on. Rare sound. As I'm looking at menus, we gotta go deal with that real quick. What is back at the head? I'm sorry, what is a Whooper? I don't remember what this is. As soon as I take damage, chat, we're gonna go see what Whooper is. Just like, nothing even comes to mind. I'm assuming it's talking about the different frills that like lizards have, but I have never heard of the thing called the Whooper. It's amazing. So I believe I get a little extra points here by killing these. I don't think will super matter. So getting 1300 matters though. That is a total that is not insignificant. That might be the difference between us getting another evolution or not. I don't think Horn will help us here. I'm gonna try to go for a Bite stun lock. Bingby, here comes another amphibian. Please use that fluid, thank you. You've evolved strangely. Did you use the crystal's power? As I said before, the only way to satisfy our large appetite is to devour all the plant life we can find. We feel we have chosen the... Oh, we feel the way we have chosen to live is wrong. Maybe you should change it. You may only change it one way, though. By force. Oh, no, I dropped the stun. That is really bad. GG. I dropped the stun. Alright. So what I'm gonna do... I did not want to evolve yet. Let's go ahead and do a soft reset here. So what I'm thinking, chat, what I'm thinking for the other thing is if... Oh, get out of the sunlock in the bottom right. Game, please. Thank you. Got out of the sunlock. What I'm thinking we do, now that I've seen that, I don't think we need more damage. I think I just need more jump height. Which is fine. This is why we do safety saves. We gotta learn the game again. So the reason I think I want more jump height is if I mess up the stun lock, I can very easily jump up to the B, but the basic power tail is not high enough. So we will, I guess, choose to evolve now. I guess there's no downside to it, because I need to make sure that we get it. So I think I'll do Springtail. I just want jump height. I think this is what I want. Yeah, there we go. Majestic, chat. We're gonna make sure we're at full health. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? Let's save this change so I don't have to evolve each time. And if they kill me in the bottom right, it's fine. We're in boss mode anyway. Yeah, I need that height. So what'll happen is that this boss is actually fairly easy. The gimmick of the boss is essentially... once you bite the boss, bite. There's not really another setup you need to worry about. I might have to back up very slightly every now and then, which is fine. But otherwise, it's not too bad. Let me get started in the bottom right, and then we'll go. I guess I could dash forward on the upper screen while we walk. Also, trying to mentally hold right and also move up and not accidentally do both with two different inputs is interesting. Let's just get out of here. We need to not take damage, though, before then. Okay, that's good. So our health should not really matter here that much, other than we need enough to survive maybe one hit so we could react to being hit. Oh, I want that. That's a lot of points. I don't like that these insects are here. I need them not in the boss arena. Please don't kill me. No. No. I mean, I'll try once, but that's really annoying. That is really annoying. It wouldn't let me EVO evolve to get out of that for some reason. You can cancel your death animation, by the way. But I didn't get it for some reason, even though I hit start. I don't know if it's because it was detecting my other controller inputs, which might have been it. So sad. It's okay. There's a very easy place to get points. It involves going underwater again. Once you see that underwater part, we're fine. I have nothing to worry about. Yeah, I got greedy for trying to speed through here. Should not have gotten greedy. I need these things not in the boss arena. There we go. In the boss arena. It absolutely cannot go here. No. Okay, we're healed at least. We're healed. I was worried we were going to trigger the boss fight there, chat. I was really worried. Alright, so let's do it. Oh gosh, this is annoying, but we could do it. Okay, I'm not getting the stun lock I'm looking for. Because you can bite repeatedly. You can see, like, I was starting to get it there, but it's like... Go like here for it, I think. It might be like crossing it up. But anyway, super jump tail is a nice backup strat, I will say. There we go, I started getting it. It might be like slightly slower than you could press it, because the game also has different iframes for different creatures. So there's like a little bit of a timing involved. But you can see like this boss is much easier than the previous one. I think I could agree. There we go. That wasn't bad. That was like the somewhat intended route of doing it. Game, please. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Let's leave. Huh. I'm a dragonfly. Me call me Megasu. You got it. I didn't agree with the way of the king bee either. I'll give you some advice. You have no strong enemies ahead. Okay. Go tell me about that with the boss later. Tell me that boss isn't annoying. So if the other boss wasn't hard enough in terms of road blocking, if you don't use the green crystal, the next boss I think people consider to be one of the hardest bosses in the game, which I find really funny there. There is a strategy to them, but as always, if the strategy goes wrong, GG. The Sand Eater in the next area is very strong. I suggest you run away. I love how he told us there's no strong enemies and immediately tells us there's a strong enemy we should run away from. I feel like I'm getting conflicting information for the Dragonfly. How am I playing 2 games at once? Oh, we're doing okay. Sadly, though, I just realized I was out of fluids on the bottom right. So we have like another half hour or so. Let me set up the bottom right game real quick. So we only have, as you can see, I think 3 or 4 more stages. Ideally, I'm gonna get to the boss of the other one. It'd be there. No, I'm just using 2 hands on a controller. I just have the controller divided up. So right now, I just want to do this menuing because this is a not natural menu. It is not intuitive. So please cancel this menu. Please, thank you. Game, please cancel the menu, thank you. Desert of the Sand Eater. So I'm gonna show you those enemies there. We're gonna pause the other game. There is a green crystal here, I believe, so we need to grab that. It will make my life much easier. But in the meantime, let's go to Cal's Clock Challenge. So we're gonna hope the Springtail and really well-positioned jumps will dodge most of these. There is a specific pattern they spawn in, but they can leave their initial spawn, as we saw earlier. And you can see I take an insane amount of damage. There's the green crystal that I need, but it's being guarded. Whoa! No! I got hit! So close! I was so close. We gotta reset on that one, though, sadly. We do have to reset. I was slightly too slow on that. Oh, yeah, that enemy is ridiculous. Yeah, I love the game is like, there's no strong enemies ahead, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, good. Teehee, funny joke game. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna quick reset on this one. Yeah, as we said before, this game is very brutal. I almost had it, actually. We just got a little unlucky with the first set. Because getting tagged near the end is not a big deal. The crystal, I think, is a little past the halfway point in that stage. But yeah, this enemy is ultra damaging. So the game fully expects you to basically use the Springtail like we're doing. But again, like, we can only take 2 hits or else we die on the 3rd. Just kind of brutal. And unfortunately, I haven't been getting my death cancels. I'm not sure if it's the controller setup or what the deal is. But there is a way to stop your death animation, which would save me a lot of hassle. So I just have to react to their, to me, random spawns. I know they're not random. And then we'll be fine. But what a ridiculous stage. As you can see, this one in general is just harder to navigate. Alright, we're out of here. Good. That went much smoother that time through. Now that I had a basic idea of where to jump, we are absolutely gonna save. I'm gonna save my tri-fluid there by just resetting if chat is curious. So we're just gonna roll our fingers on the keyboards down here. Roll here, go here. Don't really care where it goes in the overworlds as we menu. I'm a dragonfly. You could call me. What are we gonna call him? Oh, Megasu's here again. You got it. I didn't agree with the way the king be either. I'll give you some advice. Oh, is this the same guy as before? You don't need to evolve. Yeah, we know about the Sand Eater, you jerk. Right, chat? You absolute jerk. I do love that it told me that I have nothing to worry about, though. I thought we were getting additional dialogue there. We got baited. So let's make sure I'm gonna save correctly here. We're almost at the boss. Desert of Edosaurus. Edosaurus, you can't get through here if your body is still the same. It is the era of reptiles. The era of plants and insects has ended. There you go, chat. It's over. Speaking of it's over, let's make sure we pick up that Halloween cookie. I realized it just took like 1,000,000 damage from something. What would help me the most here? Probably a jaw upgrade. So I'm probably going to be farming in a little bit. Yeah, let's do this. Oh no! The combo is real. Alright, we're out of there. We survived. That's all that matters, chat. We got through the level. We're in like one-touch kill mode the whole game. It's kind of insane. Oh, EVO, you take no prisoners. Yeah, we're angry now. And I got something to help with farming for safety. Also, we're still... Oh. Don't sneak up on me like that. Don't... Right, chat? Don't do that. If you don't try to sneak up on me, you live. It's that simple. Well, let's get some safety evolution points. So we have big teeth in order to do that farm if we really need it. Gonna heal with the tri-fluid in the bottom screen. Alright, so we should be coming up to basically the boss. This is like the boss to end all bosses. I'm gonna reset the bottom right because I want to be able to concentrate on the actual boss. Because trying to do this boss while also focusing on the bottom right might be a little much. So I'm gonna make sure we give ourselves as much time to beat the boss as possible. So, chat might be wondering if they've never played the game before. We killed the bees. So what is the next boss? Joke's on you, it's another bee, get wrecked. And this time it's actually somewhat annoying to deal with. There is a strategy I think speedrunners use to deal with this boss. Oh, 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. I hope that's not family, as they're very early if it is. 1 second. Okay, sadly though, chat, it does seem like family is here very early. So they told me yet another time. I was told 11:30, and they're here at 11:10. What a shame. So we're gonna pause here for now. And we'll continue this, I think, on each Sunday. That way we slowly get through EVO. And unfortunately, due to missing some time, we did not get halfway through the game. So we'll see if we can make up some time next week. So for now, chat, unfortunately, we're gonna have to pause here. But hope you enjoyed the chaos of the dual screen. We have a kind of annoying boss to deal with in the near future. It's basically the previous boss, but what if AI way more aggressive? So not stun locking is a problem. So I might try to practice that a little bit off stream, because that fight is, as I said before, very unforgiving. But we do have one green crystal as an emergency save to get out of the boss death. I'm gonna see why it's not letting me EVO menu into it. It could just be a control issue. Because if I can react to being killed, like before we start to flicker, when we take 0 damage, you should be able to pause and hit the EVO menu to stop yourself from dying. So I just need to see if it's a control issue for next time. That way we could get through some of the more challenging bosses in the game later with a little bit of a safety factor. So not a bad experiment. I'm going to probably deprogram the left control stick for next time. So that way I can safely menu in PSO without moving around in the overworld like we saw earlier. But for now, chat, sadly, I do have to go. So thank you everybody for joining, and I hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.